So they be having that good shit, boy.
Right.
Yo, what up, gang?
What up, boy? How you feeling, boy?
Man, with my hands in my heart was cracking.
Chilling, man. Chilling. Yo, you what's cracking right now, bro? You was
Yes, hold on a second. Fuck this shit. Still learning this shit, man.
What you looking for on there?
Huh?
What you looking for on there?
Trying to make my screen big enough to see shit.
Oh, okay.
Some motherfucking light on my shit. Yeah, I think that worked. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get this work in right now. Spit your shit. What's the word, man?
The word.
Ball, aka Spit.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what it is, man. I'm chilling with my man Corn,
Yes,
co-host. We in the building once again with my man Sonny Roseland.
Sonny, what's good?
Sonny!
Yes, sir.
We back. We right back after we did the face off yesterday, and my tenders is up today, bro. I don't know what my shit was yesterday. Once again, 1,000 pardons. I said yesterday, Corn. I said the man had this first battle, bro. I don't know what. I must have been not high enough. You know what I'm saying? Once again, 1,000 players fuck up too. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck up too. You know how we do
it. But you know what it is.
Hey, what? Shit.
That's cool.
Man, it was good, man. Shout out to Psych Ball. You know, I know you had a little interview last night. You hear me? You know,
yeah, it was live
on the page. Check it out. You feel me?
Yeah, it was lit.
It was lit, Joe. How you feeling about that interview? How you feeling about, the battle, bro?
Man, I feel great, man. Like I said, the interview was great. Great energy from both opponents, myself and King Fingers. Shit, like I said, man, I'm excited. I'm excited about it. Psych Ball gave some insight. Him being a veteran in the game.
Yes, sir.
He came through with a few pointers.
Yes,
came through a little insight. Just encouraging words, just motivation. So it was a great move. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially for me being a beginner. You know what I'm saying? Getting some pointers from not only Fingers. As a he's also a veteran in this shit. You feel me? So even though my opponent, is still respect. So just picking up on a few tricks of the trade, learning from my opponents, and then Psych Ball coming through, lending his expertise. It was a blessing.
Right. Then y'all might have booked a future battle between you and Psych.
Man, I ain't gonna bite off more than I can chew right now, but I will say this: I'm gonna put my work in right now on this car, and once I get this off the showroom floor, I work on my next NT.
Right. Very well stated. Very well stated, bro. And that's what brings me to one of my points about you. Like, man, like when people really hear you, Sonny, bro, how you piece together these words, man, how much I think you enjoy doing this shit, man, Joe, it's a problem for people, man. And now that you done stepped like a battle rap ramp, you feel me? I've seen the glimpses before. I could go back to Kobe Mason, you murdered, you feel me? I've seen glimpses, you feel me? So I already know what it is. Man, what you feel like, and I don't know if you answered this last night, so for me, what you feel like you finna do different your next battle or your battles with Fingers that you ain't do before?
I think I'm coming into this one a lot more focused. I think I'm coming into this one a lot more prepared as far as material wise. I'm coming into this with a lot more a little bit of a point to prove, considering my entry into the Spit Show shit and what I represent and who I came to represent. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, I'm coming with all of that, and then, the element of surprise has always been my forte. So I like to, I like to reach in my bag and see if I could shock the people and more so, just impress myself.
Facts, man. Because every time you drop is dope to me, man. I remember when you first came in, I think you was like at work or something. I don't know if you remember this, but one of your first drops in the groups, bro. you was at like work or something. You had like a high hat or something on. I don't know. But nigga, you spaz so crazy. You feel me?
There's love.
And that's what made me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he ain't a gang. But meeting you in person and just seeing your whole, feeling your energy, bro. Yeah, I think you finna bring something crazy to the table, man. And I feel like this finna be your springboard for this shit, man. So salute to you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, that's respect. That's respect. And before I even touch on that, I do want to say happy belated birthday to you, King,
I
because I
love
know you're
it.
celebrating a
Yes,
situation.
sir. Once again, bro, happy belated birthday.
It's been a crazy weekend, you feel me? And,
I could about bet it. I could
man,
about bet it.
How was the party?
No, you
How was
feel
the
me?
party?
Man, the party was off the chain, man. Plenty Hennessy, plenty gifts, a lot of loved ones, a lot of love
Yeah,
more. You feel me?
that's what's up.
Can't ask for nothing more than that. Great food, you feel me? Can't ask for nothing more than that. Then my man's Fingers hit me yesterday. Shout out to Fingers, you feel me? Trey, man, James, all the people that fuck with me. Stelio, Wayne, you feel me? Niggas came through. But
That's
with
what's up.
being able to be a part of this on the same weekend is fucking the party
It's the icing on the cake.
and motherfucking presents upon presents. You feel?
You feel?
So shout out to
Yeah, no, I just, like I said, I appreciate just being a part of it and being a part of the growth and development of this other situation and bringing, whatever I could bring to the table. When I came into this thing, I had intentions on just coming to showcase my skill set. Broadening my horizons when it came to music, just setting the stage on a different platform. I wanted to come bring some value. So, that drop that you did see, that was my introduction to what was called Bars on Site. Just a series that I was going to introduce to the group. I kind of fell off it because I wasn't committed to it as fully as I wanted to, but I'm gonna bring it back. And shout out Trey Smith. He tried to, re-inject some fire into that.
Shout out Trey Smith.
Yeah, shout out Trey Smith, man. Yeah, y'all that was a decent little segment or challenge or whatever y'all had with the Bars on Site, man. Yeah, y'all should bring that back.
Yeah, we're gonna bring it back, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just right now I'm just etching out, setting my time up, my schedule up in a way that is a lot more functional in my life right now, so I could do a lot more things and be effective in a lot more areas in my life. And once I accomplish that, I'm gonna be well off.
Facts. I think there's a piece a lot of people missing with you, like just how well educated you are with stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And just well thought out. You know what I'm saying? You do your things, and not just for spit your shit in your rap career, but for your community too, man, and from your area. And man, I want to speak a little bit on that too.
I was just gonna speak on that, man. I see you doing a lot of things outside of the community, man. We're cleaning up. I might have seen something with feeding the homeless or whatever. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with that? What you involved with? Is it a foundation or what? You know what I'm saying? Let the people know.
Yeah, like I said, I'm a Mason. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no secret. And
Okay.
you know how we operate off, faith, hope, and charity. So, that's what we pretty much do. Just providing faith and hope to the community, giving back to the communities that we are part of or that we come from. For the less fortunate, things like that. I think you were speaking on two separate situations, because the part where I was cleaning up the neighborhood, that's my home. That's where Roseland from. When at the height of the pandemic, when shit was going on, some of the less fortunate was out looting in some of the places that we spend money at every day. And even though I don't fault any of the looters or feel no type of way about the looters, once we do it, we still got to live here. So it's imperative for me to get out there and as well as show support for the neighborhood, also clean up the neighborhood, get it back to living orders. That's just like if you have a fight in the house, what I'm saying, with your family or whatever, boom, you got to clean that shit up at the end of the day. So
exactly. Man, that's love, bro. I salute you for that, man. Because not a lot of motherfuckers gonna take their time out to do no shit like that. A lot of motherfuckers tear down, but wouldn't lift a finger to help build or rebuild. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, that's huge, man. You know what I'm saying? Just for you to take your time out to do that shit. You didn't have to do it when most motherfuckers don't even give a fuck. You doing some shit for motherfuckers that don't give a fuck. That says a lot, bro. I salute you.
Hell yeah.
That's a blessing. That's a blessing. Yeah.
And I just feel like it's things like that that kind of shape your music and your drops and your CDs and even your T-shirts, man. It's the Charlie Jean Company, right? Shout out to Charlie Jean.
Charlie Jean, man. Shout out to Charlie Jean Coat, man. You know what time it is, man. Big cat shit, big cat. That's what a lot of niggas want to be big dogs out here, but I'm a big cat. If you ever know about the Animal Kingdom, dogs couldn't fuck with them cats, man. Big cat shit.
I want to tell you, I need one of them rose shirts, bro, man. Them hoodies. I need that black Roseland hoodie, man. I need that.
Yeah,
I bet. I'm gonna get it to you, man. There ain't no question. Just tell me your size. You look about a large right now, so I can ship it over to you.
See what I'm saying? That might say to you, yeah, you look about a large. That's how you know that.
He done sized me up and all kind of shit, bro.
You see? On this game, really fucking out, bro.
I do this shit, man. I do this shit. For real, for real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So what you got coming up in the future other than these battles and shit like that? Just what you got coming up in the future? What you trying
to be quite honest, man, I feel like it's the renaissance of Sonny, man. It's the renaissance of Ed Brook. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people know me as Sonny because it's Facebook world, but I'm Ed Brook, you know what I'm saying? So whenever
that was my next question, man. That was my next question. When it comes to music and all that shit, what would you rather be called, Sonny Roseland or Ed Brook?
Right.
Well, shit, to be honest, it's both.
With the battle shit, I ain't mean to cut you off, but with the battle shit, I wasn't the first battle. I wasn't, really aware. I ran with the Sonny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Brook. But then he was like, kind of like, whatever. If you got Sonny already, that's cool. But being it, on the stage,
I told you last night, Trey Ball, these ain't my steps. I don't create these steps. I'm just walking in them. You know what I'm saying? So when it came to the battle shit, you feel me? By the battle world adopting Sonny as my battle name, that wasn't my choice, but it fits so well. And I always
it does. I really do like. I think Sonny Roseland fits better than Ed Brook in the battle ring.
And I'm comfortable there. I'm comfortable there because like I said, I tell people all the time, man, you know me, but I got different names and I always know people by what they call me. Like I know what year or what decade or what part or period or era of my life that you know me from by what you call me. You know what I'm saying?
So now we got Sonny Van Gogh. We can't forget that.
It's Sonny Van Gogh. It's Sonny Van Gogh, and it's etched in stone now. So like I said, it's these ain't my steps, man. You know what I'm saying? The Almighty lead these steps. I just walk in them, and whatever's on the table for me, that's what I'm gonna eat at.
Fact. Would you say when you in Sonny mode, it's a difference from when you in Ed Brook mode? Is this
absolutely
the Sonny Van Gogh mode? How that go?
It's funny because I never when Sonny Roseland came about, when that moniker came about, on paper it's legit. So when you ask me who would I prefer, when you look at my paperwork, as an artist, it's both of them. So when I'm getting my royalties from my music, they're coming from both names, period.
Okay.
So but on the flip side, when I came up with the name, I never really knew how to transition in the music world from Ed Brook to Sonny Roseland. So I never really had a space for Sonny other than the Facebook world. So when the battle shit came and it adopted that moniker, it made sense. It was like, oh, this was the
I found it. That's it. Right.
It was the precursor for what was already destined. You know what I'm saying?
It shit just fall in place. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I love when shit just fall in place sometimes. Like, even when I'm just fucking around editing or some shit, it's like God's work. You know what I'm saying? I might put some shit somewhere and then they don't go back and play it and the shit landed perfectly. You know what I'm saying? That's God's work right there.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's why I was telling my opponent, and I think that's the part that my opponent on December the 6th don't understand, like, what's a king to a god when it come down to it? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And these ain't my steps. So, you know, no matter what happens, my steps were already ordained. So I'm already going to be victorious, period. I'm victorious even going into it. You know what I'm saying?
I felt that times 10, bro.
Yeah, so it's the important factor. This the it factor that a lot of people don't understand. It's beyond the sport for me. It's my voice that needs to be heard. It's not the bars that are coming out. It's who I am that needs to be heard. It's who I am that needs the attention put on me. And God is saying, hey, whatever walk of life I need to put you in for you to be heard, I'm gonna put you there.
Facts. Well said, boy.
I got a lot out of that, bro. I got a lot out
of that, boy. And that's where I like people don't hear you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got a lot of bravado, a lot of confidence when you on that. So people probably get distracted by these type things. You feel me? But when they really,
and quite naturally so, they should, because my rocks don't hit who they supposed to hit.
Facts. Oh my God, I hear you, King. For real, Joe. I do. On the real, with that,
you know, like I said,
like the live video that I was watching you, when you was on the side of the building, you was talking some shit, and I know you was.
You know,
I know you was talking to Fingers, and then you know, we had Buddy. You was replying to Buddy too, but in the video, I was like, it's just the way the nigga talking, man. It's like Joe, he got the build up, man, for, you know what I'm saying, for any battle, Joe, for motherfuckers to show up and see, because you talking cash shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to say other motherfuckers don't be talking that shit, but it's just the way you saying shit and how you saying it, man. The words and shit. You're very intelligent with the shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's the blessing. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like people miss it. And that's the point I was trying to make. I think people miss that aspect of you because of your provider, because of your confidence. They're so concentrated on these aspects, but they forgetting how intelligent and methodical you are. Every drop means something, you know what I'm saying? Man, I had the pleasure to hear, I forget that instrumental you played for me. I think it was from YFN and Lucci instrumental.
Facts, yep.
Bro, listen, man, I can't wait till you drop this when y'all get a chance to hear this. This shit crazy. And man, I listened to it twice in a row. And that moment let me know, like, yeah, buddy, different. You feel me? That's why I think this battle between you and Fingers coming up is like one of the best battles that's going to be on the page, if not the best battle on the page for me. You know what I'm saying?
It's the most anticipated. It's the most anticipated.
It's a war of great worlds. It's definitely going to be a war of great worlds. You know what I'm saying? And it's a respectful thing, you know. And I think that's the most important part of it. You know, just the respect that we got for one another. When it comes to the pen and when it comes to the sport, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be it's going to be good for the game.
Facts, and I hope people hearing that. The respect we got for the sport, the respect that we got for one another. You feel me? Gonna make it a good battle, bro. It ain't got to be where you saying some disrespectful shit to niggas, cool. But it ain't got to be hate charge like niggas approaching, especially like when they come on the page. People be coming on the page fired up under the hate act. You know, Sonny, Fingers, man, this is a great example, bro. You don't have the same raw energy, that nigga fuck you energy, but really is love, bro. So
some people don't know how to take another approach, man. You know what I'm saying? To make a motherfucker fuck with them. So that's the only approach that they have to get attention and get motherfuckers talking about them. You know what I'm saying? Even though it might look stupid, we might call it some clown shit or whatever. But motherfuckers, as long as I got a motherfucker commenting, as long as I got a motherfucker, I'm winning. But a lot of times that's not the case. A lot of times it's being an irritant. You know what I'm saying? Irritant is different from a motherfucker that just want to, you know what I'm saying, commenting on your shit. They just, you know what I'm saying, trying to interact with you. But you know, being irritant,
I think the element. the element that's probably missing is that they don't understand that what we doing is ultimately a business. And that's the reality of it. I think people get into it and they take the art and make it life, and then they lose sight of making it making finances increase with it. Like the whole concept of this is to
building up relationships, because you got to build relationships in order to have a business. I don't care if it's just your hobby, you know what I'm saying, your craft. You have to build relationships. You never know who the fuck you standing in front of, who you talking to, who's viewing your drops or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have this type of mindset.
That's a fact.
That I rub shoulders with, and you know what I'm saying, I make friends with, build relationships with. You know what I'm saying? The better my chances are of getting my shit out there, getting heard. You know what I'm saying? Spread.
Cause man, look, me and Trey was just talking about monetizing and all that stuff prior to this interview before you got on. So that's why I really people don't really understand that. Yeah, it's cool, do you, but man, when it comes to the order, man, we gotta treat it as such. You know what I'm saying?
Every move should be a business move. You feel me? Like even the unsaid should be said. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
transparency. You know what I'm saying? You know how it goes.
It should be every move.
Yes,
so it's like it's important. It's just as important as when Trey Ball dropped this joint and you see Spit Your Shit at the bottom of it. You know what it is. It's branding.
Facts. Shout out to Spit Your Shit. December 6th, Dead Man Diary. Fuck is you talking about? We out here. Yeah.
It's the team. You, Joe. You know what I'm saying? Talking like that, it ain't just me. It's all us. You know what I'm saying? This is all our brand, our business. You know what I'm saying? Even if we're not making no money out there, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers gonna come up with something. You know what I'm saying? That they can take from this and build their own shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to fucking go, man. You know what I'm saying? Just love and all that, no hate. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker ain't trying to make a name off hating, off Spit Your Shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all love, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tune in. I'm gonna support. You know what I'm saying? Like I just told my man, I need the hoodie, Joe. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to albums and shit. I'm on Tidal. I'm on this and that. I'm at work playing motherfuckers' albums. I'm listening to music. You know what I'm saying? Well, hey, shit. I can't do it all my motherfucking self. It is a business. So you get in this motherfucker and promote yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do what you know what I'm saying? Make your name heard. Build yourself up just like you did, Sonny. You know, that's how you got this battle with Philly.
Yes, Sonny coming in the group.
Fucking way, man. You know what I'm saying? Hate shit. You know, bro came when they came in the group. We may have had something going for like 1 or 2 days, but they automatically fell in line. And we do this is not to, so to say, we checking motherfuckers, or you know what I'm saying, to say like, yo, y'all gonna move like we moving or fuck y'all, even though it is that. But you know what I'm saying? It's important. This is something different right here, man. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the same shit that's going on over here in this motherfucker. This is something different, Joe. This is something that a motherfucker could build with. Something that's growing. I can actually build, you know what I'm saying, grow with it.
Because you got an opportunity to really connect with that person, bro. Like, we ain't just liking you just to like you, bro. We really gonna download the shit and listen to the shit and analyze it, man. On the real.
And that's what it's about.
And that's what it's about. And really want to connect and build these relationships, bro. When Buddy come in and Spit Your Shit, he fell right in line, like, bro, and coming fast, shouting out the group. His people sending people to the group. Man.
Yeah, now we got, for instance, like I already got bro on the card. You know what I'm saying? And I try to do my cards a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like my cards be like little short videos or whatever. But a motherfucker could say it's just a promo. You know what I'm saying? But then you got a motherfucker like Sonny in the group, which we have other motherfuckers in the group that has taken it upon themselves and showed initiative to, you know, do shit without even being asked or some shit like that.
Right.
Shout out to Sonny for he made the flyer for the Dead Man's Diary. You know what I'm saying? He made the card. Shout out to bro for doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't ask for that shit. It just shows me that bro see something in this shit, he love the group, he fucking with it, Joe.
Yes, sir. And
You know
look,
what I'm saying? And I salute them, the type of motherfuckers that I look for. You know what I'm saying? I ain't looking for the motherfuckers that's begging about their videos being posted or some shit. I'm looking for motherfuckers that sharing content in other groups, bringing motherfuckers to our group. You know what I'm saying? Showing initiative, coming up with ideas, whether it be a challenge, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Some type of visual or whatever. No,
Right.
that's what it's about. Building.
really about
That's some real shit right there, though, bro.
yes, sir. Because when I seen that motherfucking fly, bro, I ain't even gonna motherfucking lie, bro. That shit was cold.
That
To talk to Fingers about it, and it made him feel different on the battle for seeing it. That's how cold it was. And I feel like that's the type of reaction you wanted to get from somebody. This shit legit battling, bro. This ain't a game. And you invested in that. And outside investing in yourself and your battle, you invested in spit your shit.
Yeah, because I felt like, you know, like I said, I went to school for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Graphic design. You know what I'm saying? Like I that's what I started this shit for. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying?
Put your ass to work some more, man.
Yeah.
No.
Put your ass to work.
Don't put me to work. Like I told niggas, I do a lot of different shit. So at the end of the day, I just, you know, play the background with a lot of different work, you know, whether it comes to the t-shirts and busting a move, whether I shout out to Fingers for the finger food shirt, you know what I'm saying, or whether I double back and do this work. Like I don't give a fuck. Like on the front end, I'm gonna play my part because I understand what it needs to push on the front side, like with the marketing, the marketability of a product, which is spit your shit. Spit your shit is a product and it has to go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's like on that level, I'm like, I'm with that. Then on the back end, it's like, okay, how can we push it there? We got to push it there with other shit. Like we need some market people in the back. We need some graphic people in the back. We need to make it look the part. It needs to look 2021. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we got to go for. So if other cards is out, we need to have a card too. It got to look like it's popping. So we going crazy.
100. Man, look, that's the piece. I was talking to shout out to Scripts. You feel me? I was talking to Scripts, man. And man, Joe, like it's about selflessly doing these things if you really care. Not saying that people ain't really spending money to help you and support you, but man, he doing this on his own. It ain't even like he like, man, yo, before I post this, let me get a couple of dollars. Nah, he doing that to support from his heart. And I feel like that's the fuck what we missing. That real support right there, bro.
I want to make sure. I'm gonna make sure that it's authentic. That's why, like, when I take my trip to Vegas, I'm like, ain't no way I'm gonna take my trip to Vegas. Know that JB and this nigga Trey Ball out there, and I don't touch him. Fuck you, ain't no way. I gotta do it. Ain't no way. I'm
and that's what I'm saying. That's just genuine shit, though, man. And that's the feeling that I got from you, even when we did the Car Chronicles. You know what I'm saying? My first time meeting you, and you know what I'm saying. Even just knowing that a motherfucker was talented from the, you know what I'm saying, from the Ghost song that you did. It was just, you know what I'm saying, the vibe. And the interview after that, then the man come out here, you know what I'm saying, and bring his whole studio equipment, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was late as a motherfucker.
I was so coming to get it,
we got high as a motherfucking goddamn it Falcon Park. But you know, the man fell asleep on the couch and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it, you know, it's all love though. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I was told coming to get it in, like, nigga, I'm out here. I'm finna get it in. We gonna put a track together. I don't give a fuck. JB, wake up, nigga. I'm finna pick you up. I'm coming, nigga. I don't give a fuck what happened to this. Drop my at the hotel, nigga. I'm finna get out this bitch. Be on my way. I'm on my way. I feel like I'm riding. This is my first time in Vegas. I'm riding through. I feel like I'm motherfucking MC8 them and
MC8.
Hey Trey, get out or some shit.
Yeah, he sure pulled up. They pulled up.
Man, that's super love, man.
Oh God. On the real. Shout out Scripts, man. That's my nigga, man.
Yeah.
He came through, showed me love, man. You know what I'm saying? He fucking with me on this music shit too. So it's just an honor to reach out to, you know, and getting even Corn when he came through with him and Goonie on the track.
Yeah, y'all been in the studio a couple times, right?
Yeah. I know him and DB.
I got a couple tracks with Trey Smith. Of course, I got the track with Goonie and Corn. I got a track with Thesis.
Wow.
I got a track with who else I got a track with? I got a track with some other people I'm sure up in this joint, but or some shit on the way, probably already in the works. But like I said, just trying to network and touch everybody, make sure that we pushing it to the next level, shit, and at least me, you know what I'm saying?
It's a difference, niggas. Y'all see, it's a difference. He fuck with the group. He fucking with niggas on the page. He coming, he being comfortable, you feel me? It's a difference. So niggas gotta support the battle. Niggas gotta support Sonny Roseland, support Trey Ball. Motherfuckers out here, man.
We out here.
You feel me? I'm just going, yeah? Fuck with me. And man, real shit. You know what I'm saying? But man, support each other, man. Get content
and shout out to the rest. Shout out to the rest of the cast on the card. Joe is going crazy.
Oh yeah, you know that was coming. That was I don't know if you answered that last night for trading them, but that was one of my questions. Like Joe, like what you think about the other people on the card?
Yeah, man, that was another inspirational piece for me actually working on creating the card because I felt I liked all of the people that was on the card. And I wanted to see all of those people
even though it's just three matchups, man, they should be some nice.
It's a nice card, you feel me? So I think, and for the page, I think it's a great build up. You know, it shows consistency. It shows that for the whole year or whatever we've been still working as a page, as a unit to build up nice product. You feel me? So I thought that it should be represented that way. So anyway, shout out to everybody that's on the card, Snug, and who we got, Snug and Green God. Oh man, like.
I already know, like you and Snug, all y'all plug. You feel me? So we don't want no bias shit, bro. We want.
I ain't no bias nigga. I ain't no bias nigga. I look at it like I like Snug's poetic nature when it comes to how he put it together, and he got this aggressive style, but it's still like Shakespearean, you feel me? So it's kind of you feel me? But then I like the authenticity and the rawness of Goonie, like it just comes from the heart. It's like nigga, fuck what you talking about. It's up there, nigga. Fuck,
Goonie the guy. Headman's Diary, December 6th.
So I think we gotta expect the unexpected. I got a chance to see their homerooms, the homeroom face off or whatever, and I know that this is first time actually training for his battle or whatever, like studying for his
right, really right. You know, he the freestyle.
Yeah, so I know he said he's studying for his opponent or whatever. So I think that's dope. I think that's gonna bring out the unexpected in the bars, at least on the bar side of things. You're gonna hear a little bit of something that you probably didn't hear, and more direct language, more something, more direct bars towards the person, towards the opponent. So I'm anxious for that one. Shout out Masked Up and Jigga Mane.
Jigga Mane.
Yeah, man.
Sugar Man. Yeah, that was in there. I was trying to remember it. I see you got it on the card and shit. Jigga Man.
Jigga Man.
Jigga Man.
Yeah.
Jigga Man. Hey, man, fuck. Hey, listen. When Jared battled the other nigga, when Jared battled Trey Smith, I was like, okay, Jared coming crazy. Like he
had some shit in there.
Yeah.
I was like,
you got something to prove.
But my low key favorite been Jigga Man, because Jigga Man got that accent. He just raw.
You gotta love it.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit gonna be nutty. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then we put that little promo inside the little chat group with the meat and the body.
That's crazy right there, though.
Like it's going down.
You gotta do something. You gotta drop that shit, Joe.
I gotta go put it out there.
Put it out there, man. That shit was nice. So I was like, okay, it's a nice build up, man. And I think that even behind the scenes, a lot of that shit you need to put up with the chat, because it's a great build up, and I think the people need to see it.
Yeah. Hey, because I already know Jared, you know, he the comment king. You know, shout out to Masked Up. You feel me? But
Yeah,
he ain't even commenting. He ain't doing nothing. He popping in there. I know he finna come crazy with it, but low key, Jigga Man did the same thing. Jigga Man like, nah, he ain't been saying shit. So
yeah.
I think this shit finna be crazy, low key.
Except when he got into it with my pieces, the little spat he
Yeah,
had.
yeah. Shout out Raw Thesis, Maywood, Joe. Shout out Raw
Oh, you
Thesis.
think I don't be paying attention and shit, man? I be
Hey,
seeing
man,
shit, you know?
You seeing
Joe.
all that shit? Yeah. Trey
Hey,
Ball be on that shit.
I pay attention to that shit. Low
I'm
key,
in Facebook jail right
bro.
now, man. I was supposed to go crazy on promo, but I'm in
Oh yeah,
Facebook jail right
what the fuck happened to you? You had to make a whole
now.
other page and shit.
After the Jeezy battle, a nigga told me like, "Oh, I'll kill you in the verses. I'll get you in the verses battle." And I told him like, "I'll kill yourself for thinking it." And Facebook flagged me for kill yourself as like I
Oh
was
wow.
bullying some
Petty as
shit like
hell for
that.
that shit.
Come on,
Yeah, man, that
Facebook
shit
get
was whack.
the L for that shit. You know, don't drop our videos because we give you an L. Damn, nigga.
Yeah, you know
What
what I'm
you got
saying?
talking
Like,
about?
come on, man. But yeah, it's all good though. Shout out to the motherfucking Facebook for putting me in jail. But you know, Facebook jail low key though, give you some discipline as far as social media, man. It kind of get your bearings back together and give you a sense of control.
Man,
So
no
you know,
unplugging. Unplugging from that matrix. What? Unplugging from that matrix, bro. You said some powerful shit right there. Them
yeah.
algorithms are beasts.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, man.
the show. You
And your social media time is a motherfucker when you look at
Hey,
it and it's
when
like,
you look at it, when you really look at it, motherfucker done spent 3-4 hours
Yeah.
periodically throughout the day on social media.
Yeah. It's a
What
fact,
are,
Joe.
what are we doing?
Motherfuckers taking over timelines and all kind of shit too.
Hey,
This shit too.
now what we're not saying is don't look at spit your shit because we saying that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what I'm saying. We taking over timelines and all that
Right,
shit too. So shit.
all that,
right. That's the only thing you
all that.
should be looking at, Joe. All that extra time, don't use that time.
Yeah.
Get some of that time back for yourself. Because that
Spit
shit
your
will
shit
fuck with
is
your
Facebook.
mind, man. On the real. Social media
That's a
fuck with
fact.
your mind. That's a big fact.
I had heard you just speak on the Gucci versus Jeezy, man. What's your
Yeah,
thoughts on that whole verses, man?
yeah.
And I'm Jeezy all the way with that one, man. I've always been an eloquent type of dude. Even I draw off the principle. Even when my heart is heavy, my sword is still sharp.
Yes,
So
sir.
you know what I'm saying. I can't never be sitting back thinking like I'm gonna get on front stage and front my move or front my smitty like that. So shout out to him for that. But I do got respect for the bull and Gucci Mane were representing how he felt in the process about what it was going on. But overall, I see they want to put together some type of truth. So that was the blessing. That was the W for the game.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Do
But he
you
definitely,
think like do
but
I
Jesus
mean
definitely killed that nigga. Woo!
we all know their history. We all know their history, but just me reading comments and seeing shit in other places, some motherfuckers may think that some of that shit was, a gimmick, like planned or whatever, even though we know the history behind them two dudes. Now at the end I did see, like he say, he accepted an olive branch and all that, but to a certain extent, man, I feel like the nigga Gucci Joe. He came like kind of on bullshit though. You know what I'm
Man,
saying? Probably was
He
a couple
did.
things in there like we ain't gonna do this or do that, but you did hear him say, "Man, I said we couldn't do this shit unless if I couldn't do the
tell
truth.
the truth.
If he couldn't perform the truth, so he
And
performed."
that's cool. That's righteous. But at the end of the day, like I said earlier in the interview, it's about money. It's about the profit. So you got to
Yeah,
think in this situation, Jeezy Jeezy brought him there because Jeezy the more corporate individual. He's a
Exactly.
more corporate
yeah.
person. So Jeezy brought him to the game. But when those streams and everything come out, Gucci gonna come out the winner on that move because he gonna have 100% of his money coming to him. Whereas Jeezy gonna have to be separating and probably spending that money, splitting it with the corporate elite, on whatever
Yeah,
level.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
they got winners and losers in the situation. Like, yeah, you play big boss, but at the same time, a man Gucci, he kept it original, he kept it street, he kept it authentic, he kept it G, you know. And then I don't gotta, even in the battle, you can tell
He would.
Jeezy
He carried himself like a street nigga would. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Off the principle. Why wouldn't I tell your ass to dig your homie up, nigga, if you done sent these niggas at me to get on my head?
Any and every motherfucker could feel that. Any and every motherfucker could have felt that. You know, especially if you from the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So you got a lot of motherfuckers that's stuck right there with Gucci. Then you got some motherfuckers that, you know, they don't like the way Jeezy presented himself. And then you got some that's, you know, on his side like Joe. That's growth. That's love right there. You know, you weak-minded motherfuckers is thinking about jewelry. He thinking about real estate. He's still thinking about beef. This nigga thinking about making a truce and, you know, doing it for the culture. Like, you know, it's
different.
And then not only that, after we got the biggest verses that we've seen so far, they both dropped projects.
They both dropped project that night.
Which was a crazy move. I went and listened to Jeezy shit. It started off, you know, kind of. I was like, okay, you know, Jeezy, I ain't heard him like this in a while. I felt like because his last few projects, man, it just wasn't it.
Oh man,
it started off good, and then it just was like, oh, okay, now we back to the Jeezy that I really am here for. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, I didn't go check out Gucci shit. I didn't go hear Gucci.
Once he dropped that lemon for me, Joe, you know, I was a lemon fan. You feel me? Lemon pepper wings in a freeze cup, nigga.
That's what I was talking about.
The street.
Hey, that's what I was talking to my son about that shit though, because he was like, you ain't never been a Gucci man. It's the difference. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never been a Gucci fan, like really.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, it ain't that I wasn't a Gucci fan that, like, in the beginning, yeah, I probably wasn't, you know, because it was that basic mumble rap type shit. You know what I'm saying? But after his stuff and hearing some of the hits he had, like, I could stand Gucci. I could listen to Gucci, but I just never really listened to no whole projects of Gucci's. You see what I'm saying?
But for me, is you know, it's who people are and the music that they produce. And I'm gonna kind of wrap this up and sew this in with Sonny too. And this is why I fuck with you, Sonny. I promise the guy it's gonna make sense in due time. But look, man, Joe, I'm connected to Gucci because when you hear his music and you see the life he living, man, in context, it go with the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, like you could feel him through his music. Cause so now he's talking to you. It's Gucci. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just songs you listen to, like, man, you hear Chris Brown sound like, oh yeah, that's Chris Brown. We kicking it. Nah, not no shit like that. He connected to a nigga music. So album cuts that you hear on that shit, you really feeling that shit. Not just the shit that the world hear in the party cuts, but you really connect with a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is with Gucci for me. And actually, that's what it is with you and me. Like I'm connecting to you. And that's the selling. That's why you got people on both sides of the fence in regards to Jeezy and Gucci. Because they didn't connect with this dude as the man. They love what Gucci represented. It ain't about whether he's saying the rawest bars or putting together the rawest song.
Right.
Jeezy had the machine behind him at one point. Think about this. Jeezy had the machine. Def Jam people backing them. It's way big when you look at it. You know what I'm saying? It's way illustrated and stuff. Bro, Gucci did that shit like a street nigga do it. You feel me? You connect with big things. You know what I'm saying? And make sure I connect with you. You know what I'm saying? Because on a smaller scale, you feel me? Motherfuckers, man, got Gucci bread or Jeezy bread. But in the areas where we at, it feel that way because we connected to the area where we from, if you get what I'm saying. Trying to walk you with the town, you walk through the town, niggas know you. You feel a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? So, man, for niggas on the page, learn how to connect with these artists. Bro, I'm really listening to Ed Brooks, Sonny Roseland. I'm really listening to Sonny Van Gogh. I'm really listening to Fingers. I'm really listening to Deodric and the Jerrys and JB and Jules. I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? Not just liking it, really supporting.
I'm going listening to J Ball. I'm going listening to Chris T albums. You know what I'm saying? I listen to my projects, man.
Man, support these people projects. Support this man business. As you can hear this man, he ain't no fool nigga. He know what the fuck he talking about. Fuck with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fuck with me. Fuck with me. I don't like fuck with me.
With that being said, Dead Man Diary, nigga. December 2nd, nigga. Fuck is niggas talking about we the team. Man, Sonny, man, give me the summary, bro. Like what you feel you finna do to niggas, bro?
I'm just finna come in casual form, you know what I'm saying? Just dressed to impress. I'm feeling like Gucci, but I'm gonna end up like Jesus.
No Gucci, nobody know. He's
and that's how I'm coming.
With the W, with the win.
I said I'm gonna be dressed like Gucci, but I'm gonna be end up like Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like when I come, it's gonna be. You see the sunshine, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You hear it.
I'm trying to tell him, man. It's all up for you. You know what I'm saying? So respect to my opponent. December the 6th, nigga. Dead Man's Diary is going fucking down. Shout out to the whole card. Masked Up versus Jigga Mane. Goonie the God versus Snug. Ed Brooks, Sonny Rosen versus Fingers. You already know I'm going crazy, man. Yeah, it's Fingers. Watch out, boy. I'm telling you, nigga. Hey, the kingdom is gonna fall fucking around with the sun, boy. You already know. That's on your ass, boy. Talk that shit on your ass, boy.
Yeah,
there it is.
Straight in the
camera. December 6th, Joe. Y'all motherfuckers better get ready. Spit Your Shit University Battle Class, man. We on the way. You heard?
On the way.
Salute, man. Motherfucker gonna holler at y'all in a minute, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go on, Joe. Yes, sir. Hunters.